So to make it short, your job is to steal and not to kill. So you are a master thief. You are Garrett, basically. And you are in that position that your universe is, there is a big conflict. And you are in the middle of this conflict. And you will have to, you don't want, but you will have to take care about that. We are kind of medieval Victorian. We are about to be in the industrial period, so it's the logo behind me show it very well. It's not anymore handwritten. It's kind of typewriter stuff. You have this this conflict. There is this city ruled by the Baron, that the guy trying to control everything. And there is this charismatic leader behind it trying to, speaking to the population, trying to start a kind of revolution, because according to him it cannot continue like that. So we are going to play a lot with contrast in this game. So of course light and shadow, it's part of the DNA of this franchise, but showing you also tension between poor people, richest people and stuff like that. From the beginning, it's really not a question how many polygons more we can push, or texture, or or sound, stuff like that. It's really about the type of the experience we want to give you as a player. But what the next gen gave us is really that to bring you in our universe. The immersion will be just amazing. When you are going to pickpocket somebody, you are going to be so close, and there is no more pixelization or all the sounds, and you will have the feeling you are in the city. You will be able almost to smell the street, to touch the people. This is what the big difference, today speaking. The immersion is just perfect, and as a first-person game, it works perfectly with us, the Thief franchise. It's really a tactile environment. Let's say you have Garrett in front of you for an interview, and you ask him what is your most important tool. Is it your bow or stuff like that? The blackjack maybe? And probably the answer will be that, the end, because we play a lot with them, trying to include them in gameplay, helping the immersion. I hope that at the end of the game you are going to have the feeling that this is yours. When you see him peeking and stuff like that, it's not anymore 3D hands, it's yours. So we are going to put a lot of efforts to support that type of immersion with that, yeah. For us, the narrative aspect is really important. So it's still a story-driven game. So if you want to follow the story, there is the classic missions, so you start from A to B to C and stuff like that. But between each mission, you come back in your hideout. And this hideout is in a city hub. So we have this big city called the city. And we divided this city in different districts. And during the game, you are going to visit 3 of these districts. And these districts are really, it's open. You can visit them, you can go in a couple of buildings and stuff like that. So we are going to have side quests to do. So basically, you're curious to know what's happening in this story, go in your mission, follow the story. But after that, you're going to have a lot of background story and stuff like that in the city hub, helping you to understand much more about where you are in the city. And in these hubs, you are going to see also an evolution. So after each mission, I told you there is this conflict in the city. So the more we progress, the more the propaganda will be there. So you will be that, the city will be alive and following your story. I don't want to tell you that the player motivation, this is it. I mean, according to me, there is, you are a type of player, this guy is a type of player, I'm a type of player, so it's going to be your own motivation. So yes, like I said, your job is to steal, not to kill, for example, compared to many other title. The motivation of Garrett is really, it's more than the object, it's the challenge, You think I cannot go there, I will prove you you're wrong. But for the player also, what type of player you are. If you are more that type of game, the player of you're a kind of ghost, nobody should see you, please enjoy the game and make sure that nobody will see you. If you are like me, you will try to be a ghost, but probably you won't be able because it's really demanding. enjoy. We're going to give you some tools to you know, to have fun with. If you are more that type of predator, you want to make sure that all the room is clean before going progress to continue the game. Please do it. So your motivation will be how you want to play this game. Looking forward to show you the game, of course. Come back to see us for E3. We're going to have another demo, and we're going to reveal much more about the story also.